Hello everybody, my name is Steve Klein, and today I wanted to talk about the Presidential $1 coin series, or the collector's album in this case, and just the value of it, because it's a really cool album to collect, it's a really cool series to collect, and it has a lot of cool information as far as why they were minted the way they were, and just how much of the value is going to be for this whole album, for this album as a whole. And so I'll open it up here, and you can see that the coin series has all different presidents that are deceased, all the way from George Washington all the way to Gerald Ford. And since then they have made, since this coin album was created, they have made a Ronald Reagan dollar series coin, and the Congress is in the process, or actually they have passed a law to allow George H.W. Bush a coin as well, so we're going to be seeing more of that in the future. But for this album specifically, we have, again, George Washington all the way to Gerald Ford. And so one thing to look out for whenever if you decide to collect these coins is that the presidents from George Washington in 2007 all the way to James A. Garfield in 2011, all those presidents in the beginning, these coins were circulated. They were put into the public for circulation, so that way people could use them for just buying things just as you would like a dollar bill. Thing is these coins were not that popular in the beginning, and they really weren't being used, and so Congress decided, you know what, these coins are being circulated way too much, so let's lower the mintage for how much we're producing of these coins. And from Chester A. Arthur on, from 2012 all the way to Gerald Ford and Richard Nixon, they minted a lot less of these coins. So the 2012 and on is more of a collector's piece. They were created specifically for collectors rather than for typical circulation into the economy. So you're going to be seeing those coins as more of a value, or a little bit more pricey than you are just going to see the general coins. And my hope is that if you decide to start collecting these, that you can find George Washington all the way to James A. Garfield 2000 and 2011 coins at cheaper price. I have seen them at banks before, where you can go in and you can ask for if they have any presidential dollar coins, and hopefully they could trade you, just some of your regular dollars or just currency for some of these presidential dollars, and you can just take them out for fair value, which is great. These 2012 ones, you're probably not going to find that, and you're going to have to, collect them as you go and find them maybe online or from your local coin shop. And so I'll go ahead and talk about the different prices of these, and what is a good buy, what's kind of a fair buy, and what is the overpriced buy as far as this collector's album as a whole. So given the facts that I've just said about all these different coins, I would say that the presidential $1 coins as a whole, with the album itself and with the individual dollar coins all in here, I would say the best value would be about $69 or less. If you can find this album, all of it for $69 or less, that's great. And then you have, the whole series to yourself here, which is great. You have all the presidents. A fair value, I would say, ranges between, $70 to about $75. Again, this is all in 2020 values here, so it could go up in the future, but as of right now, $70 to $75 I would say is a fair buy for this coin series. And then an overpriced purchase for this dollar series would be about $76 or more. And so it's an affordable dollar series here, especially if you like to collect coins, and it's something that is cool to show off. I've shown this to a lot of my friends and stuff, and especially those who like presidents think it's a pretty cool album. And so, again, try to find that within the $70 or less range. I think that's a really fair buy. And I found this one specifically. I bought one before that was about $70, and I was able to sell it for about $10 more. And I found this one for $65. And so it was a fair steal, and hopefully you can continue to find those on eBay. They'll post them every once in a while where you can find them for about $65-$70, and hopefully you can just pick one of those up and have the whole coin series to yourself. Or if you like to just go and collect and find them from different places, that's always a cool thing to do as well. You know, maybe you can find all the beginning ones at the bank, and you can find all these ones, all the later coins, presidential dollars from 2012 on, from a collector or something like that, and just collect the whole series at a lower cost than $65 and then sell it for like, you know, $75, $80. I think that's a really cool way to do it and cool way to collect these coins. So I would definitely recommend to start purchasing some of these and to collect this album, just because of the fact that it's definitely affordable. It's not very popular right now, and I feel like it's going to be getting more popular as more presidential dollars come out and more presidents start to be deceased and everything like that. So I think they're going to go up in value, and it's really cool coins to see. And one of the ones that I would recommend to start looking for out of all these presidential dollars would be the Woodrow Wilson dollar in 2013. So this one was the lowest minted coin out of all of the presidential dollars, and it's probably going to be one of the hardest ones you'll find for cheap. You could probably find them around $3 or more, maybe $3.50. And finding them for a little less than that is going to be pretty hard to do, but if you can find one for about $3, I think that's a great steal. You should go ahead and pick that one up. Along with William Taft as well. He might be a hard one to find. All the ones from the 2013s, I would say, are the most valuable, aside from error coins. So definitely be on the lookout for some of these coins, and once you collect them, I think you can make a profit off of these. So start collecting, start looking, and it's a cool series to collect. I wish you the best of luck finding these.